Hello there everyone and welcome to episode 23 of Mods for Monday. I have a little cool selection of mods to show you today. Some of them are old, some of them are new. There is even a mod I have added for this video just for a bit of fun. As the game this mod has come from, I have had so many fun hours playing it alone and with friends. It's such a great game, so I just had to add this to the list. So let's not waste any time and start taking a look at these 8 mods I have to show you. For the first mod of today's episode, this one is called Flamekin Elementals. With this mod installed, it is going to add a new type of creature known as Flamekin Elementals. So you are going to start finding these throughout the world of Skyrim, fighting alongside enemies like bandits and the Forswarm. Plus, they are even going to level throughout the world as well, so as you get higher, they get higher. It's been noted that there are 6 different types of variants of this new creature, like warriors and shamans. There is also a really cool addition as well, and that is there is now going to be a few hand-placed villages around the world of Skyrim that sole residents are these Flamekin. And it's pretty awesome that they not only are you going to be fighting these, there are settlements for them as well. Let's have a go at that pronunciation game that I am oh so brilliant at. You are going to find these little villages near the Flaming Carriage in Falkreath, also in Mor Khazgur and Arkan Thames in Markarth. Feel like I absolutely nailed those ones. But throughout these towns, you are going to be able to find 2 summoning spells to conjure these to fight alongside you, which is even better. So you get to fight them, you get to visit their villages, and now you can also summon them to fight alongside you. It's pretty brilliant if you ask me. If you are interested, there is an amazing read on the Nexus mod page of lore surrounding these fascinating creatures. It's definitely worth it. I would have read a few lines, but I thought I'll leave it there for you guys to check out for yourself. What would be even better to top this off is if this was a playable race that we could play as. It'd be pretty epic, but overall, this is an amazing mod. A great way to start this episode. This next mod, I wanted to take a look at it just for a bit of fun, as I actually really had a lot of fun running around using this exact one. The mod I'm talking about is called Minecraft Diamond Sword. And yeah, this puts the diamond sword that we are always striving to get in Minecraft now in the land of Skyrim. But it's easier to get in Skyrim than it is in Minecraft. You don't have to go digging down deep in those mines to find the diamonds. So this weapon is fully craftable at the forge, and it's basically the same materials that you would use in Minecraft to create this weapon. So it's just wood and diamonds. The weapon itself was actually taking down enemies pretty quickly, and I was just finding it so funny watching them die by this diamond sword. All that it's missing is a full set of diamond armor. That's all I need. So please, 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 if there is already a mod that gives you diamond armor from Minecraft, let me know in the comments below, because I want to run around Skyrim slaying some dragons dressed as Steve from Minecraft. Moving on to mod number 3. This one is called New Pinehelm Grotto, which will add a new location for us adventurers to explore. But this place is hidden very well within the mountains south of Rorikstad. I struggled to actually find this place. Stupidly, I didn't look at the instructions on the Nexus mod page. I thought I could just get to it, but it was really important I read them, because you need to travel through Ebonstone Cave to actually gain access to this place. But upon entry though, you are going to be welcomed with this beautiful scenery with such a sense of peace in the air. But don't let that deceive you, because there is a secret about this place. There is a quest that you get, but I'm not going to go much into it, as I want to leave that for you to uncover yourself. But it was pretty cool. It was a nice little quest to do. But what I will say is that it surrounds a mysterious Nordic ruin. But back to the grotto. There is a house that you can call your own home that does have a blacksmith's forge attached to it, so we can do some crafting here as well. Across the little river, you are going to find a little training area for us to use so we can practice our archery, one-handed and two-handed skills. But if you're looking for more of a quieter time, a bit of peace away from the craziness, the dragons, the civil war, everything from Skyrim, there is a small little picnic area for us to relax and eat and enjoy the the sceneries of this grotto. Oh, and I can't forget that you also do get a new female wood elf follower who does live here. Also, outside you're going to find a little garden with goats and chickens and a bunch of variable plants for alchemy. Inside the house is where you're going to find the enchanting and alchemy stations, and there's going to be a bunch of storage containers where we can unload some of those unwanted items that we don't exactly want to sell to Belethor himself. Overall, this is a great mod to download as it offers quite a lot for us to do. Not only is it a new place for us to live, relax in, there's a cool looking quest and a follower. For mod number 4, we have one called Lush Dragonsreach Pools. That is just going to add plants near and around the pools that reside outside Dragonsreach, just adding a little more character to the pools. There is also some foliage added to the bridge as well, but if you do like the top 2 pools covered in this lush foliage, there is an optional mod that you can download. So when you're coming down the stairs, you're going to find the 2 lower pools. It's going to do the same as the other ones. Just put some luscious green environment around the lower pools. I do like this, I really do like it, but I also do like the original design because it looks neat and tidy, but this definitely gives it a bit more personality around the area. It's quite nice. Up next, I have a mod called Populated Hall of the Dead, which is just going to add a bunch of random ghosts wandering around the Halls of the Dead in Falkreath, Markarth, Riften, Solitude, Windhelm, and Whiterun, with Skyrim being a game of fantasy, legends, and myths. Oh, and not to mention the amount of ghosts you actually do find around the place. I am wondering why you wouldn't find some of the spirits of the recently deceased wandering around the Halls of the Dead already, but this mod's going to sort that out for you anyway. But I must say, I do feel really sorry for the person who does live in the Hall of the Dead in Falkreath, as it's just a small building that is also their home. So when you walk through the door, literally right in front of you, multiple ghosts are just wandering the house. And this poor person who lives here has to sleep in a room. They can visually see all the ghosts, like all the time. Terrifying, but funny. It's a cool mod, you know, I do like it. Mod 6 is a weapon called Wolf Warrior's Axe, which is going to add 2 variants. One that has the glow effect and the other that just has no glow effect. You only need to craft this at the forge and it only requires the steelsmithing perk. I really do like the engraving of the wolf that's been put on the blade. The creator has done such a great job with the design of that. The only issue that I have noticed with this is the glow effect on the shaft. It flickers, but this only might be an issue that I'm having. And it doesn't really change my mind about what I think about this. I still think that it's a great design, it's a great effect, and it's an awesome looking battle axe. I would definitely use this, like playing around. Like the flicker doesn't really bother me. It's just the overall thing. I think it's pretty cool. Time for a dive into the world of Mihail monsters and animals. This mod is called Ice Turmoil, which will add a new creature that can only be summoned to fight alongside us. The creator has stated that these were created by the Frost Lords in the magical ice craters of their Oblivion realm, made of frost and cold. These frost astronauts reliving storms of hard ice and chilling winds. Pretty awesome. There is more about them, but again, all on the Nexus mod page for you to divulge in. But to get the spell tome for this creature, you're going to need to go inside of Yongle Barrow. The spell tome will be on the floor next to an enchanted ancient Draugr sword. Thing to note is just go on through, and as you come to the first swinging blade traps, it's going to be just before it. So if you go past the first swinging blade traps, you've gone too far. It's quite visible where it is. This creature does deal quite an explosive frost damage when people do get too close, and it's going to deal damage in long range attacks. The only downfall that I was finding with this is for close range attacks, it does die pretty quickly, so you are going to need to protect it from any incoming invaders. Anyone that's coming at it with a sword, take them out. This creature will take people at a distance pretty good, so that's just a thing to bear in mind. It's an awesome looking creature. Love the design. Does deal with some deadly attacks, but it does die quite quick. For the last mod of today's episode, I wanted to end this one with probably one of the best shield designs that I have found so far. This mod is called Nicos Raven Shield. First thing that I will note about the shield is the design has actually come from a business that does sell this shield. You can find them on a website called Etsy under the name of God's North. I had a look myself. They have some epic looking stuff on there. And if you love this sort of stuff, I highly recommend checking what they have to offer. There are a few things on there that I've been eyeing up and I think I'm going to order them. But back to the shield. There are two versions of this. There is either a light or heavy. Pretty self-explanatory. One of them weighs more than the other. So your light and your heavy versions. And obviously one is going to be better at protection. But they both look exactly the same. It's sort of like what you prefer to run with. You also do have two options of how to get this. I obviously took the easy one. You can either find them both at Dead Crone Rock. You've got to fight for a lot of enemies if you want to get it there. Or just do the easy way like I did. They are both craftable at the forge. And you can upgrade them and you can enchant them. But the main thing I want to know your opinion on this shield. Let me know what you think of the design. Because for me, it looks pretty epic. There we have it. This concludes this week's episode of Mods for Monday. Thank you for coming along and watching the video. And please keep on commenting below. I have been having such great mod-related discussions down there, so please keep it up. As always, thanks for watching. If you like what you see, please leave a like. Consider subscribing to the channel. And I'm going to see you all next Monday for your next fix of Mods for Monday. Goodbye.